Does this feel like you? And does it reach you, not as an idea, but as something you feel immediately? I'm not speaking to anyone else here, not to partners, not to parents, not to the world around you, just to you. Because there is a way of living that looks capable from the outside, but feels like constant pressure on the inside. Maybe you are engulfed in being everything. Everything to your children, everything to your partner, everything to the days that keep coming whether you are ready for them or not. You organize, you remember, you anticipate. You hold the emotional shape of the household so nothing spills over where it shouldn't. And somewhere inside, a quiet question keeps returning. Is it me? Or is it him? Is this exhaustion coming from who I am? Or from what I'm carrying alone? You replay conversations. You soften words before they leave your mouth. You absorb tension so your children don't feel it, or don't feel it as sharply. And maybe you've noticed something else too. A shortness of patience that doesn't feel like you. Moments where your tone changes, or your silence sharpens. And later you reproach yourself quietly for it. You tell yourself you should be better than this. Calmer, more contained. But you don't stop to ask what it costs to hold this much for this long without rest. There is a particular weight in this, especially when children are involved. But the world feels less safe than it used to, more demanding, more exposed, and you find yourself asking questions you don't say out loud. Where is all of this going? What are they absorbing from me? What am I passing on without meaning to? You worry that your tiredness is leaking into them, that your coping is becoming their model, that your silence is teaching something you never intended to teach. So you stay alert. You stay switched on. You tell yourself you'll rest later, when things calm down. But they don't. And because you can carry it, it becomes quietly assumed that you will. From the outside, this looks like strength. From the inside, it feels like there is no obvious place to put yourself down. Not the tiredness sleep fixes, not the tiredness a weekend solves, the deeper kind, the kind that lives in your breath. In the pause before answering, I'm fine, you show up, you manage, you keep things moving. And slowly, almost without noticing, you begin to lose contact with who you are beneath all of this responsibility, not because you failed, but because carrying emotional weight without being met in return always has a cost. And the cost is often you. This isn't about blame, and I want to be clear about something here. I am sharing with you how this quiet exhaustion can travel from one generation to the next unless it is noticed. Feeling alone, at any age, is far more common than most people admit. And it's the reason these words are spoken at all, not to fix you, but in the hope that something here, no matter how small, can help you realign toward where you feel you want to be, that it may help you build a bridge inside your own mindset, or between you and your partner, or between you and your children. And one last thing before we leave this here. Early January can be a difficult time. The noise of the festive season has passed, and what's left can feel quieter, and sometimes flatter, than we expected. For many people, this is when a sense of heaviness surfaces. Not dramatic, just present. If that's where you find yourself right now, know that you're not alone in it. Sharing these feelings, even quietly, has its own restorative effect. It does for me. The journey through life is rarely a straight line. That's something my own granddad, well-aged and quietly wise, taught me through the way he lived. Those years of lived experience still shape how I make sense of things, and they're part of what I share here. If you want to visit more of our life-lived reflections, you're welcome to subscribe. And we hope something here helps you feel a little more grounded as you move forward.